Hey, hello YouTube. I'm Karan from India. And when I started batch programming, I only started with the simple batch files. But now, when I do batch programs, I almost use many of the batch plugins with them. For example, my recent batch project, the resistor decoder that I have created, is using a lot of plugins. These are the batch plugins this batch file is using. So I am these days I'm quite used to these type of programming, so I have thought about it and categorized these programming skills in two main categories, that is pure batch and mixed batch. So in this video we're going to talk about the difference between pure batch and mixed batch. The pure batch is the form of batch programming that we are using when we are beginners. For example, we just started batch programming and we know nothing more than batch commands. So we try to manipulate few of the commands according to us and to get the appropriate output from them. But the problem with that pure batch system is that it has a limited space. Due to that limited space, you can do only limited things. So what I want to say is, the video is just an analysis and shows the thinking of TheBATeam about the various platforms of batch programming. Hypothetically divided, we have hypothetically divided the batch programming into two fields, pure batch and mixed batch. There are some benefits of pure batch and there are much more benefits of mixed batch. So we will talk about them in just a minute. So there is no official definition for these terms and they are just a thought of TheBATeam. So we are trying to define them in order to make you understand that what we are talking about. The pure batch we have defined as the form of batch programming where we don't use any extra. Okay, Jarvis, female Jarvis, we don't use any extra batch plugin in our program. So the program is a single batch file and the program can sustain itself in any platform of Windows without depending on any other resource. For example, Hotspot Creator version 1.0 that we have created is a pure batch program, and here we can find out the Hotspot Creator. Just control F and Hotspot Creator version 2.0. Where is version 1? Let me find the other one. There is a Hotspot Creator version 1, and as you can see here, it is totally CUI based and it uses no extra batch plugin. So it can sustain, it's a single batch file and it can sustain in any Windows platform. You can use it anywhere. So Keylogger version 1.0, that's the same similar program with a pure batch theme. While in mixed batch, the form of batch programming where we use extra external batch plugins. For example, I just have shown you that resistor decoder project. It is using the extra batch plugins and created in any other programming language. So with this method, what we are doing is we are taking advantage of the batch programming, that it has the ability to adapt to any other programming language via exe format. So just this is the C++ program compiled in exe. So what I am doing is I am using the ability of C++ in my batch programs using this exe plugins. So it will make my program much more better and easy to go. And I don't think so this is possible in pure batch, because if it is possible then it will take 1,000 lines of code. I think very lengthier code, you have to define everything. So it's better to use a plugin instead of increasing your code in length. The program is a compatible with those platforms and will work on those platforms. Sorry, I think I skipped one line. The program is a single batch file but depends on other supporting batch plugins. So here you can see the example, a single batch file but depending on other plugins inside this files folder. The program can only sustain itself in all platform of Windows. It can sustain itself in all platform of Windows for similar as pure batch programs, but if the plugins are there, for example hotspot creator version 2, keylogger version 2, the keylogger version 3, and etc etc. For example, if I will delete this main batbox file, batbox.exe, and I will delete it and press yes, and now I will try to run this resistor decoder program, and it will give me this much of error. Like every time I'm moving my mouse and it is giving me error. So it will messing up with my program. What I need to do is I just need to right click and undo delete. So I just have misplaced one file and my programs got fucked, and I just need to replace that file and just double click on it, and it is not file, it is working fine. I will take care of this error. I don't know why this error is coming, and now it is working fine. So now you know the difference and the benefit of using pure batch and mixed batch. The basic difference you can say is pure batch is a single batch file, while mixed batch is a group of files along with the single batch file. Like you are using other files as a library files. Like these all files under this files folder are library to the main batch program. So if libraries are missing, the program will not work. I don't think we can do this much with a pure batch, because loading an image into the console screen is a very difficult task. And if you don't know, we have also made a tutorial on how to load image on CMD console, so you can go to TheBATeam.org and search about how to show images on CMD console there. And because this is not so possible with pure batch to load an image on the console,
Battery is 27%.
okay, and to make this happen you simply need to use a 15 kbs of insert bmp file, 15 kbs of insert bmp plugin, and it will make your life much more easier. So it's better to use a single 15 kb file with your program instead of defining each and everything on the console batch code. So I think mixed batch is the next step to the batch programming. It's the next level of the batch programming. If you are going advanced and you are making things much more better, you want to make things much more better, you need to use mixed batch. And if you find something wrong with my statement and want to contradict, or if you are supporting me and with my statement, please comment. Thanks for watching. I hope you will like it. Please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.